tractor in park to fill that bag up, and then once you get enough, you'll kick the tractor in neutral, and the bagger will push the tractor forward as the bag gets full. That piece of plastic, that's only an 8x150 bag, and it's still like almost 150 pounds in plastic. And that's a pretty small bag. They make 8x200s, 8x300s. They also make 10x300s. Those must be like 300 pounds or something. I'd hate to put one of those on. But first load. Now, if you remember from my previous video cutting, these two strips are second year alfalfa, and the stands on them were just garbage. Now, if you look at that field right over there on that hillside, that's first year. It's double the hay this ain't very good for first crop. Here's what we're chopping right here. Alfalfa, orchard mix. Of course, you got a couple weeds in there, but that's expected. But not bad, just not yielding great on the second year alfalfa, which is typical when you get a bunch of rain in the fall. Okay, it's the middle of the day, and now the freaking coyote is out again. The same one, I'm pretty sure. Man, we should have brought the gun. essentially how this chopper box works is there's 3 beaters inside. There's this conveyor that moves the silage towards the front. The beaters try to loosen up the clumps and bring a little bit down onto this conveyor, and it just runs out the end. The bagger conveyor brings it up to here into a beater. You really can't see, but there's like little fingers that go around, and it packs it into the bag. You have a backstop with cables. That way, there's the other side, there's a brake on the side, and you can control how tight you pack the bag. You're not supposed to stretch those marks on the side over 11 inches. That's what the manufacturer of the bag recommends. Otherwise, you risk ripping a hole in it because it can't sustain that much stretch. And that's about it. Last field, we're probably only going to get about a bag and a half, but whatever we have left of the second bag is going to get chopped. We're going to chop oats to get the full 2 bags that we need. As you can tell, it is a thunderstorm right there. It looks like it'll go south, but there's chances of rain on and off all night, scattered. Let's just hope we miss all the rain for now and get this hay chopped. It's yielding a lot better here, but it still ain't gonna be enough. Like I said in the mowing video, the combination between less acres at the home farm that we can chop and the spring we had, it was dry and cold. Then it got frosted, and then it wasn't until recently where it warmed up and we got rain. So I think that really stunted the growth. That rain shower basically missed us, but yeah, rainbow. All we're getting is a couple sprinkles. It's not even enough to get the paint wet. Wow, completely missed this driveway. Got the first bag full. We're gonna leave the bagger like that all through the night, because if you let it sit through the night, you can get the silage to sit more vertical at the end, instead of when you drive ahead it'll all fall over. We got about a load and a quarter left over, so we can start the next bag. That bag will be lucky to get half full. Lucky. Like this field here is 12 acres. We averaged 0.63 loads per acre. I mean, that's not that good. For first crop, that's pretty piss poor. But it is what it is. There's a calf out down there. Anyway, we got a big storm coming. You can see it. Guess our last 10 acres will get rained on. Whatever. Can't really do much about that. Gonna hook this 50 on the TMR mixture for tomorrow morning. Then all that silage that spills out of the wagon, I'm gonna scoop up onto a pile so we can feed it in the morning. I'm gonna do that with the skid loader next. But next clip will be day 2, which should be the final day easily. essentially just to get the bag off the bagger is you first loosen up the brake, drive the tractor forward as you saw, and you come down here, you unhook the cables on the backstop, and we got it moved over for the next bag. And then you hook the hydraulics up to the tractor and wind up the cables. But when you drop this backstop, the little tail you tied off, you want to make sure you can get that underneath and get all the silage to fall down on it so it seals up, which it's still slowly falling. Like this whole pile will settle down to there. So yeah, second bag goes here, it won't be full. And then what we don't get filled, we're gonna chop oats and fill the rest of the bag. And then before we chop third crop, we're actually probably gonna cement another pad because silage bags in mud just absolutely suck.